Do you know Robert Wagner, the male lead in the TV show It Takes a Thief? As a famous television star of the 1960s, Robert's acting career seems to have unfolded before the eyes of fellow actors. However, tragedy struck when his wife, Natalie Wood, passed away suddenly, turning this charming man into a suspect. Oh my God, everything is so dreadful. Robert's fans then turned their backs on him despite his efforts to deny any involvement. Now, at the age of 93, Robert has made his first candid and honest revelations about his wife's departure. Watch the entire video to find out what Robert had to say. Robert Wagner, an iconic figure in the world of entertainment, has left an indelible mark on the film and television industry with a career that has spanned an impressive 7 decades. Born on February 10, 1930 in Detroit, Michigan, Wagner's journey in show business began at a young age. His early roles in films like A Kiss Before Dying, 1956, and The True Story of Jesse James, 1957, hinted at the talent and charisma that would define his later years in Hollywood. Wagner's breakthrough came with the role of George Gibbs in the adaptation of Thornton Wilder's play Our Town, 1940. He went on to star in a string of successful films during the 1950s and 1960s, including classics such as The Longest Day, 1962, and The Pink Panther, 1963. His on-screen chemistry with leading ladies like Elizabeth Taylor and Audrey Hepburn solidified his status as a leading man during Hollywood's golden age. Despite his illustrious career, Wagner's life took a dark turn when he became entangled in the mysterious death of his wife, actress Natalie Wood. The tragic incident occurred on the night of November 29, 1981, during a boat trip off the coast of Catalina Island. Wood's body was found floating in the water the next morning, and the circumstances surrounding her death have remained a source of speculation and controversy. Wagner, who was aboard the yacht named Splendor with Wood and actor Christopher Walken, has consistently maintained his innocence in connection to his wife's death. Initial investigations did not implicate Wagner, and for many years, he was not considered a suspect. However, as time passed, the case resurfaced, and in 2018, Wagner was officially declared a person of interest. The events of that fateful night have haunted Wagner, and the unresolved questions surrounding Wood's untimely death have cast a shadow over his legacy. The declaration of Wagner as a person of interest in 2018 revived public interest in the case. Despite his continued assertions of innocence, the cloud of suspicion surrounding Wagner has added a layer of complexity to an already perplexing investigation. The uncertainties surrounding the case have led to numerous theories about what transpired on the night of Wood's death. Some suggest foul play, while others point to tragic accidents. The lack of definitive evidence and conflicting accounts have made it challenging to establish a clear narrative of events. As of February 10th of this year, Robert Wagner reached the remarkable milestone of 93 years old, marking another chapter in his long and storied life. In a heartwarming celebration, Wagner took to Instagram to share a glimpse of his special day with his devoted followers. The video he posted showcased not only his enduring vitality, but also his gratitude for the love and support he has received over the years. Seated comfortably with his charming canine companion nestled in his lap, Wagner exuded warmth and sincerity as he expressed his appreciation. Dressed in a stylish blue sweater from Ralph Lauren, he radiated timeless elegance, a testament to his enduring sense of style that has characterized his Hollywood persona. In the video message, Wagner extended his heartfelt thanks to the friends, family, and numerous fans who had flooded him with birthday wishes from across the globe. His smile, genuine and infectious, revealed the depth of his gratitude for the outpouring of affection he had received on this special occasion. The Hollywood legend went on to share the details of his birthday celebration, painting a picture of a cozy and intimate gathering at his home in Aspen, Colorado. Surrounded by loved ones, Wagner was joined by his daughters, granddaughter, and son-in-law. The choice of Aspen, with its scenic beauty and tranquil surroundings, provided the perfect backdrop for a celebration with family, emphasizing the cherished moments he holds dear in his nonagenarian years. Remarkably, despite the cloud of association with the tragic death of his wife, Natalie Wood, Wagner appeared carefree and joyous in the video. There was no visible sign of the weight of the past, and he seemed genuinely excited to revel in the festivities of his birthday. The resilience and optimism displayed by Wagner underscored his ability to find joy in the present, transcending the challenges and controversies that have marked certain chapters of his life. In the years that followed the perplexing death of Natalie Wood, Robert Wagner maintained a relatively low profile on the subject, often reiterating his innocence to both his fans and law enforcement. However, in 2016, Wagner broke his silence by releasing a memoir titled "I Loved Her in the Movies: Memories of Hollywood's Legendary Actresses." While the memoir wasn't exclusively centered on the tragic incident involving Natalie Wood, it provided a poignant glimpse into Wagner's life, offering reflections on his late wife and the void her passing left behind. The memoir served as an expansive exploration of Wagner's life and career, with a unique focus on the influential women he encountered in Hollywood. From Hollywood icons like Elizabeth Taylor and Marilyn Monroe to Wood herself, Wagner delved into the profound impact these women had on him, stating that they made an imprint on me and on all of our lives. Natalie Wood, in particular, held a significant place in Wagner's heart, a fact evident in the emotional depth with which he spoke about her in the book. Despite the tragic end to their story, Wagner's memoir highlighted the enduring nature of their connection. He and Natalie Wood were not only married once, but twice, a testament to the complexity and resilience of their love. The initial union took place in 1957, a period when both were ascending stars in Hollywood. However, by 1962, the strains in their relationship became apparent, leading to a separation and eventual divorce. Yet, fate seemed to have other plans for the couple. In a twist that could be seen as less conventional but ultimately affirming, Wagner and Wood decided to give their love a second chance. They remarried in 1972, less than a decade before the tragic death of Natalie Wood at the age of 43. The complexities of their romantic journey, including the divorce and subsequent remarriage, spoke to the enduring strength of the bond they shared. In his memoir, I Loved Her in the Movies: Memories of Hollywood's Legendary Actresses, Robert Wagner offered an intimate and nuanced portrait of Natalie Wood, delving into the intricacies of her character. Wagner's reflections painted a vivid picture of the complexity that defined Wood, a woman whose life was woven with layers of depth and contradiction. Among the various facets that Wagner explored, he particularly highlighted Natalie Wood's journey into motherhood. In the book, Wagner revealed that despite the complexities of her personality, there was a transformative power in the role of motherhood for Natalie. According to Wagner, becoming a mother was a profound experience for Wood, bringing a sense of fulfillment that resonated deeply in her life. Wagner painted the picture of motherhood as a home run for Natalie Wood, suggesting that it was in this role that she found a profound sense of purpose and contentment. The bond between Wood and her daughters emerged as a central theme, illustrating the depth of her devotion to her family. The memoir showcased Wood's commitment to motherhood, portraying it as a source of joy and fulfillment that brought balance to the complexities of her Hollywood career and personal life. Within this familial tapestry, Wagner acknowledged two daughters who held a special place in Natalie Wood's heart. One was Courtney Wagner, the daughter born to Robert and Natalie, embodying the union of their love. The other was Natasha Gregson Wagner, the daughter of Natalie Wood and Richard Gregson, showcasing Wood's ability to extend her maternal devotion to all her children, regardless of the circumstances of their parentage. In 2020, Natasha Gregson Wagner, an accomplished actress in her own right, took a courageous step in unraveling the enigma surrounding her mother's life and tragic death. Her documentary, Natalie Wood, What Remains Behind, served as both a tribute and an exploration into the complexities of Natalie Wood's legacy. The documentary, released on HBO, delved into the mysteries surrounding Wood's death and provided an intimate portrayal of her life, as seen through the eyes of her daughter. One of the striking aspects of the documentary was the participation of Robert Wagner, Natalie Wood's former husband, and a central figure in the ongoing speculation surrounding her death. Natasha Gregson Wagner, as she promoted the documentary, found herself fielding questions about Robert's involvement, a detail that many found surprising given the circumstances. Despite the challenging nature of the topic, especially considering the suspicious circumstances of Natalie Wood's death and Robert Wagner's status as a person of interest in the investigation, Natasha praised Robert for his willingness to participate. She commended his courage, transparency, elegance, and class in addressing the sensitive subject matter. For Natasha, Robert's appearance in the documentary represented a level of openness and cooperation that went beyond what might be expected, considering the complexities and legal implications involved. In interviews and discussions about the documentary, Natasha went on to express deep admiration and affection for Robert Wagner. She referred to him as one of the great loves of her life, highlighting the enduring bond between them. Natasha's words conveyed not only the emotional weight of exploring her mother's life, but also the profound impact of Robert's involvement in the process. During the filming of the documentary, Natasha revealed that Robert's presence moved her in significant ways. His commitment to transparency and his willingness to confront the past, even in the face of lingering suspicions, added layers of depth to the narrative presented in Natalie Wood, What Remains Behind. It became a poignant exploration of family dynamics, loss, and the enduring connections that transcend the complexities of life in the public eye. The dynamics of family relationships can be intricate and multifaceted, especially when circumstances demand unconventional decisions. Natasha Gregson. Wagner's connection with Robert Wagner exemplifies a poignant and unconventional family bond that emerged after the tragic death of her biological mother, Natalie Wood. Despite not being Natasha's biological father, Robert Wagner assumed a vital role in her life, becoming not just a stepfather but someone she affectionately considers her dad. The narrative takes a poignant turn after Natalie Wood's passing, and decisions have to be made about the future of Natasha's upbringing. In the aftermath of Natalie Wood's death, there was a crucial meeting between Richard Gregson, Natasha's biological father, and Robert Wagner. The focus of their discussion was centered on what would be in the best interest of young Natasha. In a testament to their commitment to her well-being, the decision was made that Robert Wagner would continue to play a central role in Natasha's life. The agreement reached between Richard Gregson and Robert Wagner had a profound impact on Natasha's upbringing. It was deemed that staying with Robert was in Natasha's best interest, not only to maintain a sense of familial continuity, but also to keep her close to her sisters. This decision was grounded in the belief that Natasha's connection with her sisters and the familiar environment would provide a stability during a period marked by loss and upheaval. Choosing to have Natasha continue living with Robert Wagner ensured that she remained an integral part of the broader family unit. Being with her sisters and residing in the same overall environment offered a sense of continuity and familiarity during a time of emotional turbulence. The decision also spared Natasha from the upheaval of relocating to an entirely new location and, perhaps more significantly, from being separated from the rest of her family. In a rare and candid interview with People magazine, Robert Wagner and Natasha Gregson. Wagner opened up about the deeply personal and emotional aspects of their lives, shedding light on their relationships, the impact of Natalie Wood's tragic death, and Natasha's journey in the years that followed. The interview took place as Robert's memoir was being released, offering a glimpse into his evolving perspective on Natalie Wood and the events surrounding her untimely death. Wagner, who had not been known for openly discussing Natalie in the past, seemed to have become more forthcoming, perhaps influenced by the introspective process of writing his memoir and the passage of time as he entered his later years. Expressing the profound impact of Natalie Wood's death on the family, Robert Wagner revealed that they were utterly shattered by the loss. In the wake of this tragedy, he emphasized that his bond with his children, and particularly with Natasha, grew stronger. This period of grief seemed to have forged a deeper connection within the family as they navigated the challenges of loss together. Robert Wagner expressed a sense of pride in Natasha's resilience and growth over the years following her mother's passing. He highlighted her commitment to living a happy and fulfilling life from the outset, demonstrating a strength of character that he found admirable. Wagner's admiration extended to Natasha's qualities, likening her to her late mother, Natalie Wood. He described Natasha as a very, very special and loving and caring person, drawing parallels between her and the iconic actress. In particular, Robert praised Natasha's role as a mother to her own daughter, Clover, and as a stepmother to her two stepsons. He noted the extraordinary impact Natasha has had on her family, embodying the same qualities of love and care that he admired in Natalie. Wagner's acknowledgement of Natasha's positive influence on the lives of those around her underscored the enduring legacy of love within the family. Interestingly, Robert Wagner also shared moments of recognition when he saw glimpses of Natalie in Natasha. He described these instances as fleeting but extraordinary, noting that certain physical attributes or expressions would evoke memories of Natalie. This nuanced connection between mother and daughter, manifesting in subtle resemblances, added another layer of depth to their relationship. Natasha Gregson. Wagner's involvement in preserving her mother's legacy extends beyond the documentary, showcasing a profound dedication to illuminating the layers of Natalie Wood's life. In 2016, Natasha co-wrote a poignant book titled Natalie Wood, Reflections on a Legendary Life, a collaborative effort that delved into the intricate facets of Natalie Wood's existence. The book served as a literary tapestry, weaving together the threads of Natalie's life through personal narratives, family photos, and an essay penned by Wood herself in 1966. Natasha's co-authorship added a personal touch to the narrative, as she contributed to the exploration of her mother's life, shedding light on aspects that hadn't been widely known before. One of the remarkable features of the book was the inclusion of family photos that offered readers an intimate glimpse into Natalie Wood's private world. These visual elements, unseen by the public before, added a layer of authenticity to the narrative, providing a more comprehensive understanding of Natalie's journey. Natalie Wood's 1966 essay, a centerpiece of the book, was a poignant reflection on her trajectory from a child star to a Hollywood A-lister. In the essay, Natalie candidly delved into the emotional and psychological struggles she faced in navigating the demanding entertainment industry. She shared the weight of being the sole breadwinner for her family during her childhood, recounting nightmares of the family going hungry if she didn't secure significant roles. This revelation provided a vulnerable and humanizing perspective on the challenges she confronted, even from a young age. The essay also touched upon some of Natalie's most significant heartbreaks, notably the loss of her close friend James Dean. Wood and Dean co-starred in the iconic film Rebel Without a Cause, and Natalie's concern for Dean's wild lifestyle was evident even during the production of the movie. The book recounted a haunting moment when Natalie, engaged in a dinner conversation about James Dean, later discovered hours later that he had tragically passed away. This revelation left Natalie traumatized and profoundly saddened, showcasing the emotional toll of losing a cherished friend. Natasha Gregson. Wagner's collaborative effort in crafting Natalie Wood, Reflections on a Legendary Life, not only provided a platform for a deeper understanding of her mother's life, but also exemplified her commitment to preserving and sharing Natalie's legacy with the world. The book became a poignant tribute, revealing the multifaceted nature of Natalie Wood's journey, replete with triumphs, struggles, and enduring emotional connections. In the pages of Natalie Wood, Reflections on a Legendary Life, Natalie Wood herself penned heartfelt reflections on her first marriage to Robert Wagner. This literary revelation is particularly poignant, considering the context. Her divorce from Wagner had transpired about 5 years prior, and they had not yet remarried. However, Natalie's words offered a glimpse into the complex emotional landscape of their relationship and hinted at the possibility of a future reunion. Natalie's contemplative musings on divorce and love echoed with a timeless wisdom. She poignantly expressed that the signing of divorce papers doesn't diminish the love that exists between two people. In doing so, she challenged the conventional narrative that a legal separation erases the emotional connection forged during a marriage. Her words hinted at the enduring nature of love, transcending the legalities of divorce. Moreover, Natalie delved into the intricacies of post-divorce emotions, acknowledging that the love shared between two individuals doesn't vanish simply because they are no longer legally bound. Instead, she emphasized a shared melancholy, a mutual sadness that both partners experience as they grapple with the failures and complexities that led to the end of their marriage. In these reflections, Natalie Wood showcased a depth of emotional intelligence, providing readers with a nuanced perspective on the intricacies of love, loss, and the evolving dynamics of relationships. Her acknowledgement of the enduring presence of love, even in the aftermath of divorce, added a layer of complexity to the narrative, foreshadowing the eventual rekindling of her relationship with Robert Wagner. Natalie Wood's reflections on her relationship with Robert Wagner, as revealed in Natalie Wood, Reflections on a Legendary Life, took on an eerie resonance as she delved into the details of some of their happiest moments. Ominously, she chronicled how some of their most cherished and joyful times were spent aboard Wagner's boat, a bizarre coincidence given that it was on that very same vessel that she spent her final night. In a poignant narrative twist, Natalie painted a vivid picture of the idyllic moments shared with Wagner while sailing to Catalina Island on his yacht. These moments, she expressed, were among the happiest in their marriage. Against the backdrop of the vast ocean and the serenity of the open water, Natalie and Wagner found solace and joy in each other's company. Natalie's words carried a poignant weight, as she recalled how Wagner played a pivotal role in introducing her to the intricacies of boating. She spoke of the lessons he imparted, ranging from the technicalities of radar operation to the importance of fire extinguishers, details that took on a chilling significance, considering the circumstances of her untimely death. One particularly remarkable anecdote she shared highlighted a moment of vulnerability and rescue. Natalie recounted an incident when she accidentally fell into the water outside Catalina. In a testament to Wagner's quick thinking and courage, he managed to fish her out, saving her from a potentially perilous situation. This anecdote, framed against the backdrop of her final night, created a poignant contrast, underscoring the tragic turn of events that unfolded later when no one was able to rescue her from the water before she drowned. The perplexing circumstances surrounding Natalie Wood's death continue to cast a long shadow over Hollywood history, remaining an unsolved mystery that has fascinated and intrigued the public for decades. Notably, Robert Wagner's role in this enigma has evolved over time, adding layers of complexity to the narrative. Initially not considered a suspect, Wagner has transitioned to being designated as a person of interest, a shift that underscores the elusive nature of the truth in this enduring mystery. The progression from non-involvement to person of interest has contributed to the intrigue surrounding the case, sparking renewed interest and speculation. The mysteries surrounding that fateful night on the yacht off Catalina Island have haunted public imagination, and the evolving status of Wagner in the investigation adds a layer of uncertainty to the unresolved questions about Wood's untimely demise. Throughout the twists and turns of the investigation, Robert Wagner has consistently maintained his innocence. Despite the lingering suspicions and the legal scrutiny he has faced, he continues to assert that he had no involvement in Natalie Wood's death. Wagner's steadfast stance in proclaiming his innocence underscores the complexities and uncertainties that shroud the circumstances of that tragic night. In the face of ongoing speculation and the unresolved nature of the case, Robert Wagner appears to be resiliently focused on enjoying his life with family and friends. Whether attending social events, celebrating milestones, or engaging in personal pursuits, Wagner seems determined to embrace life amidst the shadows of the past. This resilience, coupled with his dedication to maintaining a semblance of normalcy, suggests a commitment to finding joy and meaning beyond the unresolved questions that linger in the background.